Hello, this is Lorianis. I'm in the middle of recreating the XR experience Magical Capsule Critters that my sweetheart indie game dev teammate Adjective Beaver and I built well over a year ago. And my own platform, as you can see here, Unreality3D. If you go to unreality3d.com, you can get more information about the project the free and open source project that you can download there. I'm not going to go into all the specifics there yet because I want to record a separate intro video tutorial on how to get started with it and what it's all about. But I was in the middle of this process and thought I should really just take a little screen capture video to show you my process. Right now I am going through all of the capsule critter prefabs, and as you can see here I have the Magic Dolphin Blue selected in the project, but now I'm going to go to Magic Dolphin Green, and it doesn't have the throwable components on it, and so I'm going into my Unreality3D creator dashboard. It's accessible up here in the top toolbar of Unity, in the project that comes with this bundled in. Creator dashboard. Ignore this scene diagnostics. That's not there. That's specific to this scene. I built that just to test some things. So you open the dashboard and it starts on the setup tab, and you go to project tools and the interactions category, and I've scrolled down to make throwable so that it could easily apply it. And when you click that button on a selected object like this Magic Dolphin Green, it adds the necessary grabbable script so that you can pick it up. It adds the network components so it will work in multiplayer, and they're all configured for state authority transfer, and they have a Unity rigid body and a network rigid body so that they react to physics, and then the U3D throwable script. And for each one of these, I'm going to be adjusting the configuration here and add an event on impact. But first I'm just going through, this is the somewhat tedious, but oops, I think I just double added it. Oh, how nice of it to not double add it. Okay. So I'm just going through and applying, and I did all the blue ones already. That's why they have the throwable, all the setup on them correctly, because I did all the blue ones just to test it so that it could cycle through. I could test the randomization on the on interact component in the scene. Just have a couple more. Apply, and apply. Okay, now all of these have the U3D throwable script. One thing they don't all have, though, is this custom component that is not in the U3D, Unreality3D package. This I'm using to show you that the Unreality3D system does not interfere with your own scripts. We even have some visual scripting working in the scene, and custom shaders, the beautiful water shader here. Let me see if I can show that off because I love promoting in project. I love promoting 3D asset creators' work. This stylized water 3 asset is gorgeous, and I highly recommend you go and purchase it on the asset store. Let me view in asset store, see if I can. Yep, there you go. It's so configurable, and we've been wanting to use it in our Magical Capsule Critters space for so long, but it wasn't supported on the other platforms that we published the space to. So it can do like toony style effects, realistic effects. You can even do like lava. It's just super gorgeous. So let's see. And the other really cool thing that it does is it allows, it enables buoyancy physics. So we've got our little floaties floating on the surface. Okay, back to what I was doing. So that's a shout out to Stylized Water 3 by Staggered Creations. Don't forget it. And I've made all of these throwable, so I don't need that anymore. And I do need to start adding my custom script that I'm going to show you works even with Unreality3D components. So we're not blocking you from anything that Unity allows you to do. We're just adding functionality. So I have this capsule morph. This is a custom script I wrote to activate the blend shapes that are on these capsule critters that make them grow from a capsule shape into their full foam animal form or critter form. Okay, so I added that component to all of these. And then each one I'm going to have to go through and slot its own skinned mesh renderer into, that's again another tedious thing that's just, it's not an Unreality3D thing, it's a me thing because I wanted this very large variety of critters. You don't have to go so wild with the options like we did. But I really love the variety when you're sitting there clicking when you're clicking on the capsule card to make a capsule critter pop out. I love it when you see a lot of variety. Let's see. Yellow, already got you. Green, red, yellow, green, red, and yeah, I may like clip this out if I decide to overly edit this, but you're welcome to just skip ahead in the video in case I don't. This really isn't meant to be a polished tutorial or anything. It's just kind of like a video devlog. And so the next step is going to be, well, these on morph started and on morph complete. Again, this is not an Unreality3D thing, but I set those up so I could add like some splash or some like whoop sounds, something like that, if we wind up wanting to. The splash is going to be in the throwable. But today we're just setting up the on impact event that will grow the Magical Capsule Critter. So I already started setting up. I set up the bat blue, and this one I started setting up the magic bat green, and I'm going on impact. Oh, well, actually first I want to set up these impact filters. So what the impact filter is an event filter, so that you can have something happen, but only when that tag is on the when that tag is present on whatever's triggering the event or being triggered by the event. Sorry. So for all of these, we're going to require tag, and we're going to require tag water, which I have put onto the water volume in the scene. And it's a trigger, so the let's see, on impact, if the trigger has the tag water, then then my custom script capsule morph will activate, and the capsule will grow from capsule into a critter. Okay, back to work. So magic back green, capsule morph, on impact, and you really are going to want to skip through this, or maybe this is where I'll end. Maybe I'll pause and come back. But there are definitely different events going to be wired up here. One of the things that my sweetheart Adjective Beaver had in the original was when you throw a capsule, a random sound will play, and I'm definitely putting that back in. There's another U3D component that I'm going to use for that in the project tools media content called add audio playlist. The audio playlist allows for you to set up either a playlist of loops that you can enable randomization on. So for this ambient audio, I'm not sure I've wired it up yet, or it may be still running on the old audio code that Adjective Beaver set up. But when I do transition it, it will be randomizing loops, and but for the capsule throwing, it will randomize one shots, and all of those options are on the component. Let me see. Let me just add a empty in the scene, and we'll just do like row sound. Now I think this will go on the actual objects themselves. I'm not real clear on the logic that I'm gonna do for this yet, but so I just wanted to show you could add audio playlist, and now you have a list, and you can add to it, and you could do like I don't know what they are. Throw? No, I don't know what they're named, so that's drop coin. Let's see, definitely not kitchen theme. Well, so I'm not going to waste your time going through all of our... Oh, there's a wind soundscape. Anyway, you can randomize not just the clips themselves, but also the volume and the pitch. So it gives a nice variety so it doesn't get too repetitious. Okay, I'm gonna get back to going through each one of these, and so we definitely want them all to be starting as active. But first, oh heck, don't do as I do. I started doing some, not all. So now like they're all in various states of different configuration. Ideally, you would select them all, configure everything that is similar between them, and then add their unique method calls. But give me just a second. Oh no, I can't pause. Why does my OBS no longer have a pause? Well, okay. I'm going to stop this then, but first I will show you how the blue capsules are working. Whoop. Here we are inside the space. Just use your middle mouse scroll wheel to zoom out. You can see yourself. And read the instructions. Press R. Makes a capsule spit out. You throw it. And as soon as it hits the water, boom, it turns into a capsule critter. Hee hee. Oh my gosh, I love that so much. So I'm going to put a different on each of these. So this will spawn yellow capsules, this will spawn red capsules, this will spawn green capsules, and they'll all have a chance to spawn, whoop, hey, the magical rainbow beaver. There's a dolphin! And whoop! See, they weren't all bad, it just kind of that was by chance. Uh-oh, it's got a very large collider on it. I'm gonna have to fix that. All right. Stay tuned, everybody. Thanks for watching.